Now this camera uses miniDV to record video to, and to save pictures to, uses memory stick. Now to charge up this camera, use a very proprietary connector. Well, at least to my knowledge, it's proprietary. Now this one, battery doesn't hold a charge very long, and I believe by the number of flashes of the charge symbol right here will determine how much the battery is full. So the faster it blinks, the closer it is to the battery being fully charged. Now you see in there, kind of looks like a VCR or what VHS would use. And there's kind of now this camera has some sort of issue with the sensor, I believe, to where it will just show black with like a red interlay, kind of like a weird, or like that when there is a tape in it, which I'm trying to fix, and sometimes it will actually fix itself and actually start working, but it's not done that in a while now, to be honest. And irritating, and if you know how to fix that or at least know what's wrong, please do tell me in the comments below. You see there, also has a different type of way to see it with the viewfinder. Now with this one, you can actually bend up and just like that. Now, the screen on this is very large. I can show you. Now this is just a Sony HDR CX405, so one you can still get today. You can see the screen size is actually, oh, trying to show. Screen size is huge on this here. Now it does do everything this one does with tilting and all that, doing like that. So for this one, actually locks into place. It's neat, so if you're moving the camera around like that, it won't, you know, flip out. Now this, I do not know the what resolution it records in. More than likely like 480, or I don't think 360 on that. But see there, I mean, it does work. It'll probably work as soon as I turn off this camera here, what I'm recording with. You see, and it's actually pretty sensitive to light, so I see certain stuff. I mean, it looks like it's trying to fix itself, but then it'll just go to like a red, not quite red, but like a weird pattern on there too. It's kind of hard to see on the screen here. And the size of the screen, you might think it's a touch screen, but no. What you use is this button here. To change that, then you use this little dial. and to enter, use that one. And switch between tape and memory stick. Switch it like that, and it'll change over. And of course, normal tripod mount. Saw stuff on there. And this has a shutter adjustment right there. We just push in during, I believe, video is when it's mostly used. And that's kind of like a night vision, but I think it just turns things mostly green, to be honest. It works, but not like as strong as it might proclaim itself to do. And you see here, I got S video out. This one I have the cord for it, I just don't know the name of it. Can share data on through that. I believe. Micro USB, yep. It actually has a 3.5mm mic input port. That's useful there. Now I believe that's kind of like a tally light, but don't know why it's necessarily on the side. But you know, hey, get what you get. Now that has its own built-in light, so that's useful. It actually is pretty bright. Let me see if we can show you. Now that actually really works at night, or when it's dark. Yeah, all in all, it's a very neat camera. And it is also a player too, so just because the camera part of it won't work, you can still use it like a VCR. And yeah. Now this does come with a remote, and I believe it does work. Now, of course, this camera isn't new. It's old. I believe it's probably from 2006, you know. So it's old, but not like insanely old, like a VHS one, you know. So, yeah. Now this is the battery connector there. And one neat thing I find about this here is that you can do that up or down to kind of indicate if the battery's charged or not. You can say like this is a charged battery or not. And behind there is a button battery. I believe to save your data in the camera.